you should not start a business or create something from nothing. Do develop a skill set, be a solopreneur that offers your skill set up as a for hire. If you are really good at a skill, offering that as a service, that's absolutely nothing wrong with that, because much the same way, like, what is a great employee? Great employee is somebody that comes in and they take responsibility for themselves, they take pride in their work ethic, and they come in and they display high character and good work ethic, and they are a valuable team member to a business. So as a solopreneur, if you develop a skill set, you can offer your service to a company. You're responsible for yourself. You're offering a valuable service that you're able to execute well, and you, in fact, work for yourself. Do franchise a business, because if you want to build a business, you don't understand the pain of developing the systems required to actually be successful in business. Why do I say that you should, if you want to be in business, invest in a franchise operation? Well, because franchising is about, you are buying systems that you just unpack and execute, and what you don't realize is the level of monetary commitment that has to be made in order to develop those systems on a scale that you actually franchise those systems. Case in point, in order for us to go from third generation systems that were heavily manual labor and cheaply done, in order to move into the fourth generation, just to have the ability to build out a fourth generation system that is paired with our franchising opportunity, stroking checks to the platform that actually allowed us to build a systemized training platform that rivals multi-million dollar, billion-dollar corporate system offerings. So as a small business, I'm saying they're only going to get you so far in your ability to grow and scale. In order to truly see something through to the other end, you're going to have to stomach stroking checks in the thousands upon thousands of dollars to develop systems in order to be able to say, I might be small, but my systems rival that of being able to compete with the billion-dollar businesses in the industry itself. So yes, if you want to get into business, do get into franchise operations, because you are buying proven systems. It's not a hypothesis or a theory of execution. It's this is real world execution already being done. You are just going to bring these brands that has been developed and these systems that have been tested and proven into your backyard, where you have a frame of reference, and you're going to unpack them and execute those systems in your chosen area. Here's the other piece that I think people miss, but in today's day and age, I'm like, there is another option where I'm like, do buy a business. If you want to get into business, the glitz and the glamour of the new digital age has made a bunch of businesses out there that are in fact boring and unattractive. But again, you should not get into business to feed your ego. You get into business to build something, to have another way of supporting yourself and earning an income. There are millions of businesses right now that are for sale. There are millions of businesses right now that the old timer that has spent the last 30 years operating those business, they're not glitzy and they're not glamorous businesses, but they're legitimate businesses, and the next generation of kids don't want anything to do with those businesses, because they're not digital, they're not glitzy and glamorous, but they are legitimate businesses with legitimate books of business, with a legitimate established reputation that can be built upon and brought into the next generation. And part of the reason that I say don't build a business from scratch is because people don't realize how much money it takes to actually get a business off the ground. One of the biggest mistakes that you can make would be to go buy that business and then make just absolutely stupid radical changes like you know the business better than that owner. There is a right way and a wrong way to buy a business and acclimate the business, acclimate to the customer base, learn the skill sets involved, learn the systems that are in place, and slowly start to
improve the systems.
And turn that ship into the 21st century. That's what I said. What ego leads to pride. Pride leads to failure because you don't know when to ask for help because you're too proud to ask for help. And I don't believe anybody that does beat the odds gets to the point of feeling like they've beaten the odds without legitimately swallowing their pride and asking for help.